Simple troubleshooting and repair procedures for LCD digital signage displays. First, prepare a computer monitor with HDMI input and ensure it is powered on. Open the back panel of the digital signage, connect the HDMI cable to the digital signage correctly, and plug in the power cord. Check the motherboard indicator light. If the green light on the motherboard is on and the monitor connected via HDMI is displaying an image, this indicates that the motherboard is functioning properly. If the indicator light is off or the monitor screen remains blank, the motherboard is faulty and must be replaced. Preparations and documentation before replacing the motherboard. Before confirming that the motherboard needs to be replaced, be sure to disconnect the power supply to ensure safety before removing the screws. We recommend taking a photo of the original wiring layout to clearly document the specific connection points for each cable, such as remote control cables, display cables, speaker cables, backlight cables, power cables, and touchscreen cables, so that you can reconnect them accurately later. Motherboard replacement and wiring guidelines. When installing a new motherboard, be sure to reconnect all cables exactly as they were previously configured. Pay special attention to the display cable connection. Align the pins and insert the cable correctly according to the markings, for example, with the white dot facing the yellow wire. Do not insert it into the wrong slot under any circumstances. Next, reconnect the speaker cable, backlight cable, power cable, touchscreen cable, and Wi-Fi antenna in that order. Finally, tighten the screws to secure the motherboard. Secondary testing and logic board troubleshooting. After replacing the motherboard and reconnecting the wires, power the device back on to test it. If the screen still does not light up, and provided that the motherboard has been confirmed to be in good working order, the problem may lie with the logic board. At this point, you should turn off the power again and prepare to replace the logic board. Steps for replacing the logic board. Before replacing the logic board, be sure to disconnect the power supply to ensure safety, and unplug the relevant ribbon cables first. When doing so, hold both sides of the ribbon cable connector and gently pull it out, paying attention to the latch mechanism to avoid damaging the connector by applying excessive force. After opening the mounting bracket, remove the screws securing the logic board and take out the old board. When installing the new logic board, simply connect the two key ribbon cables and tighten the screws. The process is relatively straightforward. Final verification and cable assembly inspection. Test the device again after replacing the logic board. If the issue persists, consider replacing the display cable. You may try using a cable from another working device for testing. The entire repair process should follow the principle of starting simple and working toward more complex issues, checking the main board, logic board, and display cable in sequence to pinpoint the exact cause of the problem.